Good afternoon, guys. I'm getting my potting mix ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get a few plants delivered, but I'm just showing you what my potting mix consists of. This is what I use majority of the time for succulents that I have already rooted and established them, mature succulents, not succulents that are babies. I do a completely different mix for that are still juvenile. So I'll just show you my master mix that I do 80% of the time. Okay, so I've got perlite, which I've just bought from Bunnings. It's a green bag. As you can see, the perlite overrules every other component. I've also got some akadama. This is Japanese volcanic rock. I mix that all the time in my mix. I've also got some fertilizer, which is Osmocote. I buy the bag like this. I spend $10 on that. It's a lot cheaper than just buying one tub, because I've put it on my succulents, and I've got this left over, and I've filled that tub. So $10 is actually a great purchase. I buy that from my nurseries, where I buy my akadama from. So most garden flower nurseries, if you ask for these items, they may have it in stock for you. Okay, so, and the next thing also is the gritty mix. I buy that from my nursery as well, and I also mix my own rocks in there as well. Also next is my cocoa peat. So my cocoa peat isn't that much, it's only a little bit of soil, but that's my mix. So this mix would probably pot up two to three pots, because I've got fairly large white pots. I'll show you my seed raising and propagation mix. I always use this mix in my succulents. I don't know why, because it's got sand in it. It just makes my succulents more healthy. It doesn't hold much water, and that's the actual packet there. Okay, so once I put my mesh down in my drainage hole, I also put 2 handfuls, you can say, because my pots are 10 centimeters. I put 2 handfuls of clay pebbles. I've bought a whole bag of this, 60 kilos worth, but I used to buy them. If you don't want to buy that much, I buy it from my nursery. If you don't want to buy that much, I used to buy it from Bunnings, and this is what the bag looks like, and it's usually $10 a bag. So I put that on the bottom. Not only does it drain the water, but it does hold some of the soil that goes through as well. So yeah, guys, this is my mix that I use. So once you see that I've mixed all of them, not the clay pebbles obviously, you can see the ratio of the soil and all the rocks. And if you need a little bit of soil, by all means just add some more. So I'll give that a good mix. So it does need a little bit more soil. Just got to give it a good mix first. See, as you can see, my substrate is 30% soil, and the remaining 70% perlite, rocks, fertilizer, akadama. So I find this mix not to hold any moisture. It does release the moisture. So if you want to add a little bit of soil or a little bit more cocoa peat, which I am going to add a little bit more cocoa peat. It was only a handful. Okay, so let me give that a mix for you. And that's what it looks like there. So that's that's my mix. That's my master mix that I use, and my plants absolutely love it.